What's up? It's Whiteboard Wednesday coming at you again. Topic this week is managing multiple things moving, large responsibilities, multiple tasks, socially, personally, and in business. How do you maintain all those, keep moving forward, and just continue to keep it going? So when people ask me about that, I always think about when I worked in the restaurant industry. And in the restaurant industry, there was this thing called being in the weeds or being lost in the weeds. And for those people that have never been in the industry, I'll explain it. You essentially, on a really busy night, if the hostesses seat the restaurant too quickly and it gets really busy, the waiters then have too many tables that sit at one time, and then they get too busy, and then they enter all these orders in that go back to the kitchen at one time, and then the kitchen gets slammed, and it's just, you have ticket time, and it ends up being just really, really overwhelming. And if, nothing's done about it, all the customers are going to walk out, all the food's going to get thrown away, the restaurant's going to have a really bad night, and you do enough of those and the restaurant's going to go out of business. So the only way to get out of the weeds is to simply keep moving. It's very generic, very simple, but that's really the reality of, that's what it is. If I had a grill full of food, it's just, keep flipping that steak. Look at that one ticket, keep moving, making sure as these tickets come in, you get the food on the grill. So just keep moving forward. Just keep moving things forward. This also can kind of translate to construction. When I went into the construction industry as an electrician, I had 3 months experience. We went on to a very high level, high-end commercial job. We got a second restaurant right down the street. So my boss ended up making me a superintendent of the first job with only 3 months experience. And I looked at this job, there was so much detail. It was an entire restaurant that was being built. And if I looked at the grand scope of it and I looked at it as the big picture, it was overwhelming. So the best thing I could do is look at that outlet, look at that wire. I'm gonna pull that wire from point A to point B. And you look at things in that nature and you continue to do things like that, eventually you get to the other side, eventually things get done, and eventually the restaurant gets built. So again, you just gotta keep moving. It may feel overwhelming, it may feel stressful, but you just gotta keep moving. It's really that simple, that's it. So again, as you kind of roll through this, what I've kind of turned my life into is becoming a master of juggling. And master of juggling to me just means, being able to handle a lot at once and a lot going on, but also being able to be impactful in those areas that you're being impactful in. And the best way just to manage juggling and to stay on point is just to stay focused and keep it rolling. In the morning, create a list. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I have to send these emails out. All right. I have to go buy this job. I have to do payroll. I want to go to the grocery store, but I have groceries already. And then, I want to watch Netflix. Boom. I want to Netflix and chill. All right. I am not going to get to any of these until I knock out what I call are the non-negotiables for the day. So I'm going to check that off, check that off, check that off. Groceries, I have food at the house. I can, maybe I can push that off to tomorrow. So that goes to tomorrow. Netflix, did I earn it? If I don't have time, kill it, go to sleep, get on it again tomorrow. So really, at the end of the day, it's really simple. Just be systematically organized with what you have to go through. You have a locked day, fill your calendar, be very systematic with how you get through things. But if you just wake up every morning or even the night before, just what do I have to do tomorrow? What has to be done? If it doesn't have to be done, then shift it to the bottom of your list, whether this is in your head, whether it's on paper, whether it's on your iPhone, or whatever. And then, again, as things get overwhelming, you get lost in the weeds, just one step at a time, and you'll get out. And then, you can just be a master of juggling. As you get out of the weeds enough, no matter what comes at you, you can take a deep breath, you can manage things, and you can keep it moving. So I think the biggest thing, really, the reality is no job is ever too big. No amount of things, nobody's ever too busy. As long as you're able just to take a deep breath, get out of this position that you're in, and keep moving. You will get to the other side. So, you know, again, no matter what industry, this is all applicable. And, you know, be systematic in how you approach things, get through it, and then move to the other side. See you guys next week. Thanks.